Guys, what am I looking at right now? Oh, man. Wow. Okay, so a little update here for you folks. Our plumber, Jamar, was here. Got a bunch of stuff done. One of the things is getting this sink set, and my gosh, is this thing freaking beautiful. Having these countertops in is such a huge game changer. Unfortunately, we have to cover them up, much like everything else, keep everything protected while we continue working on the house. Now, what are we getting into this week? Well, a little bit of a look ahead is, spoiler alert, floors. Still quite a bit of a process to go. That kind of puts us out of this job site for a little bit, because while these guys are doing that, there's really not much we can be doing in other parts of the house. Look at that, guys, I changed that on Friday, or let's cut that last part. Guys, look at this. I changed that yesterday on Monday. Today is Tuesday. I didn't film anything yesterday because I was busy running around. One of the things I was doing was putting these filters in. That's one day. Holy smokes. Okay, now it's going to be a little bit noisy once I leave this kitchen area here, so I'm going silent mode. I'm just going to film some stuff. We'll put some cool music over that. Welcome back to week. We're gonna put the week right here. We're back here today, full steam ahead. We have floors being installed. We are temperature controlled, as you can see. Look at this big, beautiful ducted mini split unit right here. One thing we wanted to do to protect this is to have some kind of filtration installed. Flooring, obviously, very dusty. They're running saws, sanders, all kinds of stuff that's going to be creating particulate matter. Here's your reminder, homeowner, viewer, to go change your filters. I'm sure they are in need of it. Let's go downstairs, check on flooring, guys. Eric, I know you're busy over here knocking out the details.
Yep.
Getting these cool corners cut in. I see this cool machine here. What is this?
Side nailer.
Side nailer.
Yep. Like 2-inch staples sticking through, right coming groove. It's preferred for stuff like this. It keeps it down to the floor better.
So this is wild. So the staples go in here,
yeah,
and then you guys just hit that with the same mount that you use to place.
Yeah, you put the staples in here. It only takes like 2 racks. Close it down and hit the mallet right there. You can only hit it with the mallet. You don't want to hit it with a hammer because it will blow it out. So.
Meanwhile, there's a full-on dogfight happening outside.
Yeah.
So what are you doing here?
Put the top vent so it connects.
I didn't get to spend a lot of time here at this job site because we're letting the flooring guys do their thing. And my gosh, this place is looking amazing. I feel like we've already seen this space in here, but I'm gonna take a walk through real quick. We're gonna look at some of the details they hit, kind of go over some of the stuff that still has to get done. and get ready for next week now. So this is a transition between a wood floor and a tile floor. And what makes this a tricky transition is two things. One is the wood floor area really has a mean slope down in this direction. Could we have completely taken out all the floors and leveled the floor out? Yes, we could have. Is that where the client wanted to spend their money? No, it is not. We are dealing with that condition. One way we handled that with the tile floor here is using self-leveler in there, cutting out some of the subfloor or the original floorboards around where that wall is, and sistering a bunch of the joists in this area. So with our existing conditions back here, we have a low point down in this corner over here, which actually helps us out. We're gonna lift that up a little bit. We're gonna sister all four of these joists here, and we're gonna get everything nice and level. That'll help us with our star bolts. It'll help us with our flooring later on when we're doing the actual bathroom in here. But this is looking good so far.
All right. Adrian, who do you want doing what?
What that leaves us with is a condition between our wood floor and our tile floor that goes from about 0 to almost a half an inch over here in just that amount of span. So Ed and the flooring guys attempted to remediate that situation, and this is not sanded, this is all just roughly in here, by giving us a grade on this side that goes from a half an inch down to almost flat right here. It's gonna feel as seamless as it can feel. Now this is gonna be right on the line of the door, so if the door is closed, you're only gonna see wood floors from the outside, you're only gonna see tile from the inside. Really love their attention to detail concerning all of this stuff. So here is another major part of the flooring crew install this week. We left the risers, but we replaced all of the treads. Wow, these look so nice. And a detail on these is that they all have the return bull nose on the outside of the stairs. We wanted to leave the risers in this scenario because, first of all, it's a place where we don't have to spend the money, but also, look, we have these little architectural details on the outside. It wraps all the way around inside to the stair riser and then continues back to the original trim work over there. Can't wait for the painting guys, for the painters to come back, clean this all up, and get it looking like one nice continuous piece up there. It's looking so sick so far. So besides the stair treads being done and all of the floors being done, some nosing conditions here that weren't easy to hit because there's also a slight grade up this way. And look, they shimmed it really nicely. They packed out the areas they needed to pack out. It's looking really, really slick. Love their attention to detail in this stuff. And again, this is before any of this stuff gets sanded. Sander is ready to go. Our flooring details continue. We have the old original hearths in here still, and so we didn't want to replace these. So these guys came up with a great idea. They did almost like an inlaid beveled edge that comes down and meets this old original hearth in there. Don't have to replace that. So what's left for these guys to do still is hitting these treads from the second to the third floor. Now, originally we wanted to do the same thing, leave the risers, remove and replace the treads. However, the installation of these stairs happened a long time ago. And the way these guys used to do it, there's some method of like the risers and the treads being intertwined together, nailed from the backside in a way that we don't want to do any more demo right now. We don't want to do any of that stuff. So we're just going to remove all of the risers, all of the treads, replace all of that stuff. It's going to move faster. It's going to look better. These are the places where it's when these things come up, this is where we're going to spend the money. We're not going to do it when we don't have to. If it comes to something like this, we are prepared for situations like that. Something that I did not get to see yesterday because I was working somewhere else, letting these guys do their thing, Jamar, our plumber. You know him. You love him.
You liked and subscribed?
I am now.
You tell the
I will
truth.
be in 2 minutes.
Tell the truth.
I will be in 2 minutes.
Let's see. Let's.
So when I get my coffee, I'm gonna click on the video during lunch, and then I'm definitely gonna. Oh, okay. I got a call. I got to return.
And he installed some fixtures, and wow. Let's take a moment of silence and just get to appreciate and enjoy. Whew. So, besides just that bathroom there, we also have this. Our toilets are in, or most of our toilets at least. We have one working toilet, if not, I think 2 working toilets. One in the basement, one in the powder room downstairs. Should we go take a look at them? Yeah, I guess we should go take a look at them. Why am I not going to show you guys the progress that's been made here? Just talk about it. So, while I'm doing that, I'll point out one more detail we're looking at right here. This is a stair with a radius. This piece here, I believe, is still being procured. That takes a little bit more work and effort. It's a detail that we think looks really nice. We get to keep the riser on that also, and keep a lot of the original feel of this historic home here. But holy smokes, I'm just gonna turn this camera around. We're gonna flip it around. 1, 2. Wow. No one is more stoked about this than I am. I can tell you that's fact. All right, well, I am personally looking on getting back in here, doing a big cleanup. Having these guys come in through and do their work is hugely appreciated. However, you know, it never comes without its fair share of cleanup. A clean work environment is a happy work environment, but hey, let me leave you with some words of wisdom. Until next time. So, progress has been fantastic. It feels great to see all this work getting done and everything coming together as according to plan. One thing that we're kind of butting up against right now is that the homeowner is really trying to get moved into this space. Obviously, we had some setbacks. If you've been following along with the series, we are going to try to manage expectations on both sides. We're going to do what we can to try and get them here as early as possible, while also not having them be in an environment that is, 1, not safe, but 2, is just going to add more stress and pressure to them and to us. That being said, we're going to see if we can work something out that, if at least doesn't make somebody happy, makes everyone equally unhappy. Nice floor.
The flooring guys will spend Friday morning sanding, vacuuming, and hitting the final details. By the end of the day, they'll have 2 coats of clear, matte finish polyurethane down. By Tuesday morning, the 4th coat will have dried and we can lay down floor protection and get rolling with the trim carpenters. We're getting pretty close, guys. See you next week, and like and subscribe.
If you got any enjoyment out of this, if you learned something, if you have questions, we want to know about it. We want to see likes. If you want to like it, please like it. If you want to follow us and follow along with this crazy journey, hit that follow button right now. Don't wait. And if you guys want to call us jabronis, if you want to call us ragamoons, go ahead, call us a ragamoon right down there in the comments, and we'll be sure to get back to you as soon as humanly possible. Until then, Green Building Network, we're out of here.